There we go. Hello everyone, my name is no wait, hold on, it's minus 7.2, there needs to be like a minus 6. Yeah, that's fine. Very minute details here. Welcome to a brang? What on earth is this? Is already ruined. Welcome to a brand spanking new, hot off the presses episode of World of Horror. So listen, you're gonna see, if you make it to the end of the video, I guess you could just skip there if you wanted to, but that would be rude. You would really skip forward and interrupt someone mid-sentence? I mean, geez, that would be pretty rude. But we'll play a little Ayaka. We haven't... I don't think we've won as Ayaka in a while, because I'll play like Ayaka every so often, and then I'll just lose because I don't know how to play her, and then, you know. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I've been making progress in Blender, and you're gonna see, like, the first test render I did. I was hoping that I would have, like, I was hoping I would have geometry nodes figured out. He says, clueless. But, I've been following the tutorial Donut Man, so, you know, making pretty good prog, honestly. And yeah, I think it looks good. I've done all the texture painting stuff, and I think it looks really nice. You're not gonna see that, though. You're gonna be seeing, like, the first test render with no texture paint or anything like that. That's what I'm gonna show, because it's the only thing that I can show you, because I don't have anything to show you, because I haven't taken any pictures. That's what I mean by that. Like, I have the, you know, the project that I'm currently working on. And, yeah, we'll do this as a treat, you know? Like, I have the project that I'm currently working on, and, you know, it looks cool, but you're not gonna see that. You're gonna see the first render. So we're gonna... You're gonna get gradual delayed updates. So I will be working on something that you will not be able to see until the future. Because I don't want to, like, take another, like, render or picture of it again until I have the sprinkles how I like them. And the sprinkles are random, because geometry nodes are whack, honestly. Like, it's crazy, because you just have, like, this little, like, box system, right? You just have this little box system where you can, like, draw lines. And if you hold, what is it, like, control right-click or something, your cursor turns into a knife, and you can start cutting. That's so funny. But, yeah, second enemy, dex, knowledge, charisma. Actually, it's everything and your seconds. That's wild. Also, color palette's pretty nice as well. Very, very chill, very relaxing, color palette. Very, like... You ever watch, or play, I guess, but I haven't played it. You ever watch somebody play the new, quote-unquote, didn't it come out in, like, 2018? But, like... Uh-oh, that's the wrong button. I accidentally tapped into the critically acclaimed blah blah blah. But have you ever watched somebody... Have you ever watched somebody play the 2018 Call of Cthulhu? Was it really 2018? That feels like forever ago. That's terrifying. But have you ever seen somebody, digital bullets and painting? I mean, if you wanted to take it to a comic absurdity, yeah, sure. Let's do it. Fuck it. Oh wait, no, oh no, did I just brick Ayaka? I have no idea. Did I just brick the cursed onyx amulet medallion? Jewel, gemstone, jewelry, the slot C trinket? I think I might have. I might have just fucked it all up. It's true. I might have just fucked it all up, which could be bad. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Alright, you see that? That can go to hell right there. Anyways... I will buy the first thing that I see, and then we're gonna go back. And, no, I need to... Do I need to buy the heavy-duty... Oh, god damn it. I think we need to buy the heavy-duty... I'll reroll once. Don't do me like this. Don't... Okay, fine, I'll buy the flashlight. I'm not gonna, like... 18% Doom kind of sus, honestly. I hope I didn't brick it. If I bricked it and we're not gonna get any curses for the rest of the game, like, that's gonna be so bad. That would be, like, tragic. We could still probably win with the chainsaw, but our stats are gonna be, like, atrocious, so it's like, But, what was I saying? I don't remember. I've been making decent progress with Blender. And here's the thing, I'm gonna be real with you. When I watch a tutorial video for something, it's like, oh god, what do I guess, sure. It's like, Knuckle explaining math to Gon, or I suppose Kiwi explaining math to me. You know, it's just like Steam, oh my god, apartment stalker, hello, dickhead. It's like, you know, steam shoots out of the ears, overheating, you know, you just like, the brain is fried, right? Like, the brain is completely fried. There's nothing that you can do about it, alright? Like, I just can't comprehend it. But this time, you know, I'm watching the tutorial video, and I actually think, you know, like, no offense to the Blender guru, I don't really know, like, out of all the tutorials I've ever watched, it's not the, and this is not an insult, I just mean it literally, right? It's not the best I've seen. The best tutorial I ever saw, well, let's see, the best tutorial that I've ever seen, I actually don't know. Maybe I haven't obtained that, like, perfect tutorial status, but a really, really good tutorial was from, oh god, I'm blanking on his name, the guy who, not the one that you're thinking of, the guy who did the tutorials on how to mod Skyrim and Fallout, and again, not the one you're thinking of. He was like, he was a pretty cool dude. Hold on, am I subscribed to him on this channel? I should be. I see his community posts like all the time. Gamer Poets, there it is. Whenever, okay, why is it every time I click out of the World of Horror, Final Fantasy just shows up? It's borderless window, it shouldn't show up. But it should be beneath everything else. But, like, whenever I want a mod, like, something like that, I just search up, you know, Skyrim modding Gamer Poets or some shit like that. Like, those were so good. Like, those were goated. Like, that, true and real, alright? Like, oh, thank God, we didn't get owned. Let's get rid of Panic, I guess. Probably get rid of Survivor's Guilt. Nah. Yeah, 6% Doom that we can dodge. I don't know. I actually don't know. We just have to get lucky. I really should have gotten the heavy-duty flashlight. Like, not getting the heavy-duty flashlight, meaning we have to run away from all those fights, was cringe. It was, indeed, cringe. But, what was I saying? I don't know. I'm getting, like, I'm just thinking a bunch of stupid Blender bullshit right now. Oh my god. If we win this, that'll be crazy. That will be, like, unironically crazy if we win this. Especially because I'm not getting rid of Mind Wipe, because, maybe I should just get out of here as quickly as possible. Maybe I should just leave. You think I can do that? No, I'm not gonna leave. That'd be stupid. We would die. We would get killed. But, like, here's the thing. I'm following that tutorial, and I'm not losing my goddamn mind, right? Which is more of a me thing, right? Because it's like, whenever I follow a tutorial for anything, I'm like, alright, you know, go. You know, I don't have the, I have the attention span to watch, like, a 12-hour settled video about RuneScape, a game that I haven't played since I was, like, you know, like, a literal child. But, you know, I could watch, like, a 12-hour settled video. I can watch, like, an 8-hour. Oh, no, what have I done? Oh, no, why did I do that? I clicked the wrong button. Oh, no! Okay, hold on. Emergency FTL. Wait, hold on. There's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance? A very slim one. Coin toss, baby! Uh-oh. Okay, that one didn't happen. I was paying attention. I actually, you're not gonna believe me. This is not, like, the best of web gaslighting or whatever, alright? That should never be a thing, by the way. But I genuinely was thinking, okay, now that we're at the end, I need to go into the boss room, because we investigated, like, I was one step ahead of myself. I was paying attention, though. I thought I was doing the right thing. Let's go absolute goblin mode, alright? Let's go absolute goblin mode. Curious birthmark. I said that I wanted to do that a hot minute ago. Does this give you a curse or an injury? I can't remember. I think it gives you a curse, so let's do that. Okay, we're playing for realsies this time. For realsies. You know, that's alright. But yeah, no, I am distracted because I'm thinking of, like, all the stupid shit in Blender. But I am actually paying attention to the game. It's just that I thought I was one step ahead. I thought I was one investigation forward. So, seconds, light source, knowledge. The only thing is strength and knowledge, actually. So, really just remember your seconds and get a light source at some point. So we can probably do a heavy-duty flashlight. How would I have played that in hindsight? Well, here's the thing. Sometimes this game just wants to do a little bit of trolling and just, like, ruin your day. How many times have we gone through, like, the start of a mystery and then fought, like, 3 or 4 things, right? Like, we fought probably, like, 4 enemies in the span before getting the chainsaw, which is just super unlucky. It was enemy after enemy after enemy, which is not the density that you're usually expecting there. You're usually expecting, like, we've gone through mysteries without even seeing enemies. Like, that's crazy. And so, yeah, no, I'm gonna say that, like, I was expecting to maybe having to run away, like, once or twice, right? But having to run away, like, 8 million times? That's crazy. I did mess up. I wasn't paying attention there, I swear. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do a little bit of this, because we're doing a little bit of trolling. And, you know, how about we just do a little bit of this, because I'm crazy, I'm wacky, I'm wild. Both of these need to go to hell, which is kind of unfortunate. But we can't play with either of them. You could maybe make an argument that branded could be used, but that is not at all something that I would want to deal with. So, you, lucky. Okay, so this is gonna be a weird one. Honestly, I feel like you could probably even go to the... It's weird, okay? I honestly feel like you could go to... I'm far away from the microphone now. I'm back at the microphone now. It's pretty bad, honestly. So, here's the thing. There might be an Emmerdale in, like, 5 seconds, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Listen, the moment I saw my dog, like, jump off the bed, I knew there was no shot that I wasn't gonna have to, Emmerdale. I don't even know, I don't know if that was 5 seconds, though. We're gonna have to get an official timer on that one. But, you know what's weird? Like, before I record these episodes, I have, like, a pretty good idea if I have an anecdote about what I want to talk about, and then I get in the episode and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know. Hello, dog. Yes, I see you. Yes, I see you. You're there. You're going goblin mode. You're doing a little trolling as a treat. Yes, you are. She's cute. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't know. Like, I generally, like, it's actually crazy. Like, whenever I go into a video thinking, like, oh, I have something that I can, like, actually talk about. This is our first enemy, by the way. I'm, like, 99% sure. Whenever I go into an episode, like, I know what I'm gonna talk about. I just, like, ramble about the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I do, it's true. And I never, like, the best episodes with the best banter are when I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about, and I just hit the recording button, and it's like, oh, hell yeah. But, where is he? We gotta find him. Well, yeah, that'll work. That'll do. That'll do, History Club, that'll do. 17% Doom. Keep it in mind. We opted into plus 10% Doom. Second enemy, Young Witch. Spooky. Pain Pecco. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's true, I've lost all control of this run. Oh no, my sanity. It's in parallel with my stamina. But, you know, I did make a, like, big mistake. Like, I'm thinking about it right now, because I was thinking about, like, I want to talk about Blender. And then now that I'm thinking about Blender, it's just like, it's Blender. What the fuck is happening? I don't know. I barely know. But, you know, even though I barely know what's going on and I barely know what I'm doing, I actually still feel... Oh, wait, was she human? Oh, wait, no, I don't want Mangled Hand. No, I don't want Mangled Hand. I would rather actually just take the damage now that I think about it. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. We might use this against, like, an Akamanto-type enemy who doesn't exist, but... Violent Vigil, Violent Vigil, Violent Vigil, let's go. But, yeah, anyways. Like, the tutorial videos, like, I'm actually following them. This gives you a curse, right? It gives you an injury, which is actually a curse. But we didn't get any curses for starting this mystery? Even though... What? Wait, wait, no, did I get it wrong? Do you have to go? No shot, dude. Do you have to go to TV Terror or it breaks? There's no way, right? There's no way. No way, right? Right? Because why didn't we get any curses this time? Is it broken with out-of-town mysteries? Like, sorry, only the town's cursed. You go to this lovely fucking mansion in the wilderness. It's like, that's not cursed. That's a quite enjoyable experience. The elder deities are taking the day goddamn off, apparently. I mean, how can we get so close to our alleged family members without them being insta-gibbed like this is a fucking, I don't know, like a Doom or Quake thing? I guess it makes sense. Onyx Medallion's taking the week off. I think we're good. I think we're fine, actually. Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Guaranteed death. Guaranteed death. You'll love to see it. And you'll love to see cut the plant down. Get that minus 3% doom. Yeah, I'm actually following the tutorial. I do think that the 2.8 tutorial, and this is not because of the flaming monkey head, I do think the 2.8 tutorial is actually, like, better to an extent. Okay, it's very important that I preface it like that. It just felt like there was more energy behind it. And I mean, okay, listen, you want to talk about having energy behind... And for those of you who don't know, this guy, every time there's a major new Blender version, he makes like a 17-part tutorial series about how to make a donut in the software in Blender, right? And this is like his third time doing it, so, you know, he's done a lot of these donut making videos. And so it's like a thing for him, right? And so it just felt like the 2.8 one had more energy in it, which is something that I can, like, spiritually relate to when it comes to World of Horror. Like, not all of the World of Horror episodes can have, like, the banger of the, of energy, right? Like, not all of them can be, like, fucking hype as shit, you know? A lot of them are chill, and some of them are low energy, it's true. I don't know how you would necessarily... I think this one's pretty decent on the energy scale. But I've got no idea. I have no idea at all. So anyways, what bad perk do I want to take? I don't fucking know. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, they're all pretty bad. We're gonna take one of these, because they give you a blue option. I don't know which one. I don't think we're going back to the mansion, are we? So I guess I'll take Perception. And then Strength? Question mark? Yeah, sure. Because we're gonna get 8, because it's pretty likely we're gonna get Heart of Darkness, and we're gonna get 8 knowledge from, this thing, so... Whatever this thing is. We got contaminated water, this is no point. Actually, was there money here? Yeah, there was money here, we never even bothered to take it. Wordless Ward, Botany, Sailors. Well, we don't have roads closed yet, so Botany it is. Oh, there we go. I'm very confused, I'll be honest. Can we remove one of these? Because I want to remove... probably... Branded? Or Panic? Probably... Oh god, I actually don't know. I only want to remove one. I'll remove Branded, I think. Aw, shit, that nerfed our abilities. You see what kind of sucks here? Is that, we wouldn't have to deal with this if we just got 2 curses in the last one, you know? But we got owned. We got owned because Violent Vigil doesn't give you any, apparently. There's probably... Hey, we got Perception, right? So, if we have an opportunity to get cursed, we absolutely want to. Because it is very important for us to actually get cursed. It's very helpful to the actual run. Well, there you go. Status, question mark? Not a, Hold on, item storage. Wait, what item did we get? It said plus item. Am I crazy? I thought we were supposed to get a lump of flesh there. Because it said plus item, right? Right? One bite won't hurt. One bite did not indeed hurt. I mean, it was a win-win. I wanted it to fail. I wanted our strength to fail so that we could get +1 to all of our goddamn stats. But apparently, we're just gonna ignore the tent because I don't want to take more damage than that. Are we gonna die here? It's possible. I don't want to, but it's definitely possible. Oh goody, +1 instead of +2 because, you know... There's so many things about this that are just so freaking weird, honestly. So she's just doing -1 to all, so there's no point in blocking. So do you just want to go sicko mode? Let's do it. How much have you ever lost in a coin toss? Hey, wait, didn't we do this earlier? And we lost the coin toss? I mean, we technically lost. I mean, we won 3 out of 4, so that's not a really big deal. 7 is the home key. That's a pretty good... I mean, you know, home is where the multiply wound is, honestly. That doesn't really do anything. Thank God I got rid of Branded. Thank God I got rid of Branded ×2. That was so long. And we're gonna take 3% Doom here. So Doom probably won't be that big of a deal unless we randomly get yeeted, but it's fine. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have no idea. I was periodically, like... I actually am the most no thoughts head empty right now. Actually, it's true. Like, I've been thinking all day about Blender, and that's about it. And I'm bad at Blender, right? Like, that's the kind of the point that I'm trying to get across. Like, I'm having to think about this quite a bit. Probably... You know what? Fuck it. We can opt out of Dexterity. Now, would you be so kind as to give me your most powerful curses? Oh my god. Do we have to get 2 of these? They stack. Anyways, one of the things that I did want to say is Oh, yeah. So when I was building my computer, I fucked up. I did. So I went with a AMD graphics card, one of the modern 6000 series, and it's pretty good. However, here's the part that I never realized. So Blender is only really optimized for NVIDIA GPUs. In fact, it's so bad that you can't actually even use your, at least my 6000 series graphics card literally is not compatible. Like, literally, it's not compatible with Blender. Like, my CPU has to do everything, which is really bad for the rest of it, if that makes sense, you know? Like, it's actually quite terrible, if you really think about it. You piece. You absolute piece. You son of a gun. We're gonna die. We're actually gonna die. Can you believe that? We're gonna perish? We're gonna die to doom? I mean, I could live with one reason. Is that really what I want to do? No. What if... Okay, hold on. Okay, so we go down to 5-1? At 5-1? No, you can't do that. Hold on. Let's go down to 7... Wait, regain 1 reason, right? Okay. Let's go down to 7-3 and just run away, because that's so bad. We're gonna have to run away from the boss as well. This sucks. Why can't Doomed Effigy do anything? Why does Doomed Effigy just is the worst, is one of the perks of all time? Oh god, I'm so head empty right now. I can only think about 3D modeling and how I'm gonna have to do some crafting bullshit in Final Fantasy. That's about it, really. Both of those things are occupying 100% of my headspace right now. And here's the thing, like, I'm sorry about, like, FTL is dead. But, like, I gotta, like, I'm working on this 3D modeling thing. I'm really enjoying it. And listen, I'm bad, so I've gotta practice. And I need the time to practice, so yeah, that's basically it. Branded, you can go to hell. And then, yeah, we're just gonna speed run. We're just gonna speed run. We're gonna beat this in 1 investigation. Oh my god. Why? We have to fight. There's literally no other, like, recourse or thing that we can do, so you better believe that this is one of the fights of all time. It doesn't matter. We need to hit her every single time. You piece. You miss the 95% chance. I mean, it happens, but it does indeed suck. Are we gonna discard the lucky earrings and the compass? Probably. It would have been incredibly hype to get, like, a totem of, like, minus doom. And it's still actually possible if we wanted to try to get a totem of minus doom. Don't discard it. Don't make the mistake of discarding something during a loading screen. Tome of Rot can absolutely go. Like, Tome of Rot is not necessary. Small Candle is interesting, but I don't think we should. Actually, it might be better. I mean, we need to keep the flashlight. No, get rid of it. It's definitely useful and viable, and if we discarded the flashlight, we actually would have gotten a torch in its stead, which is something I didn't think about at the time. But I think we need to fight. Like, I think we need to fight. I don't want to get plus 3% Doom. I think plus 3% Doom is still too bad. If we had, like... Oh, I don't know, minus 10 Doom for some reason. I think the Small Candle would be viable. But would we have gotten this far without Eldritch Possession? I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna try to go to the monument a couple of times, but I want to get to the end of this mystery as soon as goddamn possible, so... It is very important to... hold on, can we just kill? No. Well, yes, but actually, I'll just take 1 damage. That's fine, that's fine. Glitch gaming. We're still gonna miss, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we're there. Okay, funds or reason? You literally the one thing I can't do. I think if I do this, I lose, honestly. Because we can't, I already used all the tree charges. So there's nothing, like, there's no shot, right? Like, there's no shot. Because if we take, like, we can survive a stamina thing right now. We just lost what is it, a 66% chance? So that's fine. That's fine. I mean, we could die anyways. Yes, the -2, the -2 reason. the -2! Oh, okay, hold on. So it was knowledge and strength. So we don't have to worry about that. I can prove it to you because I remember things. Strength and knowledge. Oh shit, what was our okay, we're dead. I don't remember our second enemy at all. I'm gonna go by vibe. I'm gonna go purely by vibes. That's it. I don't remember at all. I genuinely do not remember at all. Doomed Effigy, because this will save us. It'll minus our doom and we'll be able to rest appropriately. I don't have anything that's gonna kill me, right? I don't think I do. But, yeah, no, I think we're fine, right? Because we're not taking any stamina damage. You piece. Let me level up. Okay, so, yeah, no, we're dead. We're 100% dead. We're 100%, like, completely fucked. But that's okay. It's fine to lose that way. We're not taking any stamina damage. It's fine. Let's just go. Let's just go. Like, we have Ikumi. Like, we're vibing. We're hanging out. Okay. It was Violent Vigil. I remember that. I remember. Okay, it doesn't matter what I click here. But we'll do the right one. Just for fun. Just as a joke, you know? Like, it's optional, but we're gonna do it anyways. Goodbye. I'm not even gonna, like, do the math on that. He's just fucking dead. Both of those are stamina checks, but we have 8 and 10, so it's all good. Oh god. Oh no. I got nothing, honestly. I got nothing. This is vibes. Are you ready? Are you ready for vibes? Are you ready for vibes? I think it's Fat Rat. Cause I wanna say that we fought Young Witch first, and then we picked up. No, maybe Fat Rat was first. Okay, no. Purely vibes. Don't logic it out. Purely vibes. Purely vibes. I feel like I made a mistake on Young Witch. Does that even make sense as a vibe? I don't know. Like, it's not Sotomura, and it's not Cult Member. How can I say that? Because vibes. That's why. Cult Member does not have the vibe of second enemy, and Sotomura is a nerd. So you know, he's late. He was late to the family get together, to the gathering, and that's not true. He was the first one we fought because Akane would be on this list if that wasn't true. Young Witch. Oh my god! I purely vibes. Like, I tried to logic it out, and I was thinking about it. Okay, it was probably Fat Rat being grabbed a second enemy. But I was like, no, who is the most pain-in-the-ass enemy on this list? Young Witch. And there it was. There it was. It's, alright, it's an undeserved W. I didn't even, like, finish talking about what I was saying about AMD, so I will now. I will now finish talking about what I was saying. So here's the thing. AMD cards, they don't have any compatibility, or at least the 6000 series doesn't have any fucking compatibility with Blender, because AMD is trash. And so AMD, because they're bad, they came out with something called Pro Render, which is basically a rendering engine that they made for 3D modeling software. Now here's the thing that they don't tell you about Pro Render, is it's fucking garbage. Cycles looks better. At least from the default settings, which, you know, default settings, you know, I'm clueless, right? So I can just evaluate from default settings and nothing else, because I don't know what to change yet. But here's the thing that really, you want to know what grinds my gears? What grinds my gears is in Blender, right? Cycles works, and Pro Render has to be installed, which, here's the thing, that's easy to do, but that's one hoop you have to jump through, and then you have to generate the API or whatever to actually render your project, and that can take like 5 minutes, so that's 2 hoops you have to jump through, and a mandatory 5-minute cutscene. Then it crashes and it doesn't work, and then I update my drivers, and then I update I update my drivers, and then I download, and I update my drivers, it still doesn't work. Then I look up online, people are saying, and I made sure that I installed it properly as well, right? And then that doesn't work. And then people are saying, oh yeah, so here's the deal, right? You need to use the weekly build version, because the main version of Pro Render that AMD, I might have said Adobe earlier, if so, that was Adobe slander. I get the two confused for some reason. AMD's Pro Render that they link to you on their website, the main build is the broken version. And if you want something that actually works, you have to go to the fucking weekly build. Which was 10 days ago, by the way. Maybe 11 days ago now. I don't know. Based on time zones, I guess. Because it was 10 days ago, like, you know, like 14, 15 hours ago. Or whatever. I don't know. At time of recording. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. And so, I uninstall, which is a pain in the ass, by the way, because you have to reboot Blender like 3 times. I uninstall ProRender. I install the new ProRender. I generate the API. And then I start using it. And after like 5 minutes, it crashes. And then I go back in, I'm like, oh, well, you know, I've never had a Blender crash before, but it might not be ProRender's fault. ProRender is disabled. And so I'm like, alright, why is ProRender disabled? So I enable ProRender, I make the API, because you have to edit the API, right? Because the API has like too high settings or whatever for like a view. And so people recommend that you turn the settings down. So, you know, I tweak the settings again. I start the API generating render thing. 5-minute cutscene engaged, it crashes. And I'm like, oh god, I'm losing progress. So I do the whole thing again, it's disabled, I click on it to enable it, it freezes the program, and it's like, oh my god. And then it comes back up after like 2 minutes, and then I go back into the 5-minute waiting cutscene, the mandatory 5-minute cutscene. And then I get it to work again, and it's like, oh wow, this looks really nice. And so I'm working on it, I'm doing the texture painting thing, and I'm doing all that. It's really cool, I'm making a lot of progress. I'm liking what's happening, and it crashes again. And so you know what I do? I just fucking uninstall the trash piece of software, and I'm just using Cycles, which doesn't work with my GPU, so it's a pain in the ass. But you know what? It looks good. It has not crashed. Blender has not crashed outside of me trying to use Adobe ProRender. Blender has not crashed outside of me trying to use ProRender. And so, oh my god. Absolute scum. Villainy, right? Rage. Like, I cannot believe I built... Because here's the thing, when I was researching graphics cards, it probably came up. Like, oh, you know, don't get an AMD graphics card if you're gonna do Blender. And then I thought to myself, oh, Blender, what the fuck is that? I'm not gonna use that. And then, like, here we go. Here we go. I have to wait, like... the first render that I did of my donut in Cycles took 20 minutes. And it's just like... It crashed immediately after rendering, because I did try to render it once, but ProRender is crashing at literally every stage, by the way, so it was just RNG, and how many times I wanted to sit through the 5-minute cutscene. And this was after updated drivers and all that shit. But anyways, it's like, you know, I managed to get it to render out with ProRender once. With ProRender enabled, and it's using my graphics card, that donut render took like 30 seconds or less. It was crazy fast, right? Maybe it was like a minute, but it was like a minute or 30 seconds. Like, it was super fast. Like, I didn't have to wait at all. It was so fucking fast. And then the moment it was done rendering, before I could, like, take a picture or anything, it fucking crashed. Because ProRender is a shitty piece of software that doesn't work. And so it's like, okay... I'm already thinking, like, okay, how the fuck do I get a 30 series NVIDIA card? How the fuck do I do that? Get me the fuck out of here. Like, I almost want to build, like, I was thinking about building, like, a second, very, like, not as powerful computer, and then just having, like, that computer be, like, I don't know, like, how do I explain it? Like, how do I explain it? Like, a side computer used for, like, Android emulation or hosting, like, a Minecraft server, I guess. You know, something like that. Something I wouldn't want to do on my main daily driver, right? I'm gonna just take my fucking AMD graphics card, if I ever do. This is a pipeline daydream, LARP thing, alright? But if I was to build a second computer, I'm taking that fucking AMD graphics card, and I'm just putting it in that computer. and I'm just buying like a really good NVIDIA card, and I'm just gonna use that for my main computer because it's fucking ridiculous. The AMD is like for gaming perfectly fine, but any creative use, having an AMD card just screws you over and over and over again. And an AMD will be like, oh, we have software that you can download that is add-ons for your current creative workflow, and those add-ons will help you work very quickly and fast, and look how cool it is. And it's like, okay, yeah, it looks cool, but Cycles works. You know what doesn't work? ProRender. So it's like, it is, to an extent, like a works on my machine style of argument, but it's a pain in the ass, because it's like, would I use something that just works out of the box, but rendering takes like 8 million years, and 100% CPU usage? Or would I, and I have a good CPU by the way, or would I use the fucking, like, esoteric, magical ProRender that fucks up at literally every stage of me using it and actively prevents me from doing everything? It's like, am I gonna use the thing that works, or am I gonna troubleshoot something for like 8 hours? Like, I was troubleshooting it for like an hour, and then I gave up, and I didn't get any work done that day on the donut because I was just so fucking mad at ProRender. It's so bad. So it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna use Cycles. It's like, Cycles, like, Eevee looks fine, and I might prefer to use Eevee down the road, because Cycles is for, like, photorealistic things, and Eevee is for, like, more cartoon things, which is probably, like, closer aligned to what I want to do. But it's just like, holy shit, like, Cycles, like, the shadows in Cycles look really good. And that's probably why I'm using it right now, because the shadows on the donut look good. And I'm also trying, like, I'm following the tutorial, and the guy says that he's using Cycles, so I'm using Cycles as well, because my computer can handle it. But it's just, like, it's so crazy that it's, like, I just imagine, you know, like, Atlas lifting up the globe or the world or whatever, but it's just the fucking AMD CPU carrying the fucking AMD graphics card. It's like, this graphics card, like, I'm sorry, Red Devil, Power Color, I really like this for gaming. This is so good for gaming. Like, this is the best graphics card I've ever owned in my entire life for gaming. But, like, but for everything else, like, the amount of, like, esoteric bullshit you have to do to, like, you just have to know, right? Like, you just have to know, like, oh, my graphics card is gonna do this with this program, and it's not just gonna fucking work out of the box because it's an AMD card, and AMD is cursed. Like, here's the thing, if you're just gaming, and you're like, oh, damn, I don't know if I want to get an AMD graphics card now, I was thinking about it. If you're just gaming, like, this card is great. Like, this card's absolutely fantastic. It's the Red Devil. I don't remember. It's like the 6000 series Red Devil. It's a big one, too. It comes with, like, a fucking bracket support. It's really nice. It's the only one that I could buy because it's the only one that wasn't sold out when I went to go buy a graphics card. But, like, I mean, so, you know, I had a beggars can't be choosers mindset, but it's a good card. It's good. It as far as gaming goes, you know, it runs World of Horror at, like, 12 FPS or whatever this game fucking runs at. So, you know, it does that, and it runs, you know, Final Fantasy XIV at 60 FPS in anywhere that's not Limsa, because Limsa has, like, 600 people in the Aetheryte Plaza. Which, that's not the graphics card's fault, that's just Limsa. But it runs everywhere else at 60, like, constantly, right? So, you know, like, I can't complain about that. Like, it lets me play games at max graphics at 60 FPS because I have a 60 Hz monitor. So I can't complain about that at all. I think it's completely fine. But the fucking moment I try to do, like, anything in Blender that GPU acceleration could be used for, it sucks, right? Like, I don't remember if I'm using hardware acceleration for Premiere. I don't remember, but I probably am. It works for Premiere. It works for Premiere Pro. It works for After Effects. So that's good enough. But, like, you know, if you're trying to use fucking Blender and you're like, I'm gonna buy an AMD card, clueless. That's me. I was the clueless one. So if you've made it this far in the video, yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably actually show you the donut, right? So I'll replace the I'm pretty sure I just put it here, right? Donut Gaming 2? Yeah. Okay, that's it. The frosting's kind of fucked up, but after the sprinkles got put in, you can't see that part anymore. Like, the sprinkles cover that part, so it's not a big deal. So this is just, like, 2 colors, literally 2 colors, and shadow and, like, the light, right? That's why it looks like it has depth, is because of the light source. It's actually just, like, one plain color and another plain color, for the dough. I haven't done anything with the icing yet, as far as, like, making it look a little bit cooler, I guess, but the dough is actually crazy, right? Like, the dough that I have that I'm working with now, the fictional 3D vertices blender dough that's in my computer that you can't eat, the forbidden donut, the dough that I'm working with right now actually looks really cool. Like, it actually looks really cool. Like, I'm like, yes, I'm following a tutorial for it, but I'm actually amazed that I could do something like that. If that makes sense. Right? Have you ever seen something like that, where you see somebody's, like, art online, and you're just like, holy shit. And obviously not mine, because this is, like, the most basic beginner's thing of all time, and a test render at that. But, like, have you ever seen something online that just blew you away? Like, for me, it's miniature painting a lot of the time. Like, you see somebody paint a miniature, and you're like, holy shit, this is crazy! And, you're like, I could never do this. But, like, when I saw that, and I was like, this is something that I made, I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even think I was capable of the most basic thing. And seeing as that the basic thing was relatively easy, how many hours do I have on Blender? I'm gonna deduct 2 hours on my Blender playtime, because, fuck you, ProRender. Because I was, like, troubleshooting it for, like, 2 hours, basically. Well, like, 1 hour, but, you know, it's like I had Blender open while I had Blender open the whole time, so it was, like, a 2-hour process, but I was like, you know. I played Blender for 9 hours, so... Yeah, so I've done Blender for 9 hours, and I did that a lot quicker, by the way. That was more like 4 hours and that's including, like, watching the tutorial videos while I'm working. So, like, in 4 hours, you can get something like that. That's crazy. Like, that's actually crazy. And that's something that I was able to do. That's my donut. It has a horrible, like, crease fingernail print in the icing, which is terrible. Like, imagine you're handed your donut, and then, like, the fingernail of the person handing you the donut just, like, stabs into the icing and leaves a mark. That's probably why they wear gloves a lot of the time, right? So that they don't smudge the donut. And also, like, I went with a thin donut, because I wouldn't want a big donut, right? Like, no. Like, I had a donut this year, actually. I don't have donuts very often. And it was actually, like, one of the... I wanted to get, because I wasn't going to go back to that place for a long time, and that's why I said that I got a donut this year, actually, instead of, like, you know, recently. I think it was at the beginning of the year. I got a donut, and it was like one of those novelty-sized donuts. It was, like, huge. It took me, like, it took me literally, like, 8 hours to eat that thing. Like, it literally did. Like, I had it on my desk, and I was, like, picking away at it. And I had to eat it slowly, because it was, like, really sugary, and it was, like, making me go crazy. So, like, I had this thing on my desk for, like, 8 hours. I was eating it. And, like, it was, like, you know, I was, like, it wasn't, like, out in the air getting stale. I want to make that clear. But, like, it took me, like, 8 hours to eat it. And so, you know, when I was making my own Blender donut, I'm like, I'm gonna make a donut that I would like, small. Because it's like, I don't know, like, people make too, like, if it's a savory food, I guess I could eat a lot of that, but, like, if it's a sweet food, no, I can, like, I'm tapping out. Like, yeah, anyways, this video is going on for too long. We're talking about donut, like, likes. I don't know, tell me about your favorite donut in the comments down below if you've somehow watched this far. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye!